But yeah, that's crazy. Look at those butterflies. There's 4 of them over there. That's how you know the garden is doing what it's supposed to do. But yeah, I haven't been doing nothing like I was saying. I just been chilling, tending to this, trying to figure out the water ratio, because like I was saying with the pepper plants, I was having a lot of flower dropping issues. But hold on, I'll show you guys something here in a minute. But yeah, I was having a lot of issues. Those butterflies. But yeah, like I was saying, I was having a lot of issues with the flower dropping issues. Last night I came out here and sprayed the yard for bugs, and because there was a lot of mosquitoes getting out here because of my flowers. I got those come back every year, but there was a lot of mosquitoes out here, and I filled my bucket up. Got a dead fly in there. Filled my water back up because it hasn't been raining. I normally let that fill up with rainwater, but it hasn't been raining that much. And I got a cool little situation going on right here, so yeah, we'll get to that. But like I was saying, I was having a lot of flower dropping issues, but check this out. Yeah, she's producing. How you doing, mama? She actually has another one heading somewhere on her. But oh yeah, and if y'all been staying tuned, I also had my only jalapeno fell off. Yeah, so but guess what? She's going. We have another one somewhere hiding. Little baby one right there. There she is. But yeah, so I'm figuring it out. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out the ratio of watering and all that. Let's see if we can find that other one that was growing. But here goes another one that I just found on camera. Live. That's crazy. But I found 2 of them on here. Or I seen 2 of them on here yesterday, but just not finding it. But yeah, I'm figuring it out. Last night they got watered real well. Like, honestly, I kind of overwatered, but that's all right because it been dry here lately. And if you guys been watching this, yeah, also if you guys been watching and keeping up the best you can, I ain't the best at organizing these videos. I just go with the flow. This my favorite one to water. But yeah, it dropped a little petal off, but also the petal had roots coming off. So guess what? We're gonna try to grow another one of these, and it's my favorite one. So succulent, it's my favorite one. So that's a plus. Hopefully that fills up. I gotta get in there and pull those weeds. But I'm trying to grow up my lettuce here, and all the weeds want to grow up around where I'm thinking the lettuce is gonna grow up. So I don't want to. I've been trying to let them mature a little bit before I whack them out, like these trifling weeds back here. I gotta get, but look at those butterflies still. They're not even going nowhere. But yeah, they want to grow up over there where I planted the lettuce. So I'm like, don't want to pull the weeds up, but I'm going to have to. Look, there's another new butterfly, a yellow one. Yeah, so you see the life vibrating over here, right? You see the good energy and the good vibes I'm putting out, because I do. They're not even minding me. They're flying right around my leg and everything. They don't even care that I'm out here with them, which this is normal for me. But also, I got to clean this up. I got a lot of extra dirt. You can't see because it's raining on it and compacting it. But I got a lot of extra dirt around this plant that just appeared because the compost bucket, once again, I made a compost bucket. I was putting all kind of extra odds and ends and the seeds out of fruits when I was cutting them up and all that, and I put them in a compost bucket and let the rainwater get on there. And I was watering the garden before we had anything in it, just getting the soil ready. And I guess the squash seed sprouted because, yeah, I got this squash every single place. Sorry about that. I got it everywhere. Like, this is my onions, and it's coming out the onions, right? It's coming out right here. And also, I first seen it, it's down in the same mound as the tomato plant. It's coming out the same situation. So the roots are strong, but like, look at this. I gotta get in here and kind of fix this stuff because I feel like my roots are coming. But yeah, I feel like I gotta keep adding more soil to the roots because I'm kind of nervous that those are my roots and they're exposed. But they kind of are, and I gotta add some more to that because there's a lot going on out there. Like I said, I got squash coming out the same mound as tomatoes, and yeah, and it's pretty heavy. I'm trying to, as you see, I made a makeshift stick trying to hold this up and keep this at bay as much as possible. But I'm gonna actually go to Menards or something and get the right thing so this can grow up something properly. I've literally just been using string and sticks, whatever I can find in the yard to hold them up. And I also been, let me know in the comments, because I also been picking these up because, I mean, that's a good little tomato. I've been picking them up off the ground, and I got a bundle in the house. I don't know if they're going to change or finish ripening inside, finish the process of getting red, because guess what? They're getting there. Yeah. See that red one in there. But I don't know. So let me know in the comments if you guys know, like. And also, I've been doing little cool stuff. I've been popping these open and stuffing them down into the soil. Just seeing what they'll do. You know, let's see if we can catch a butterfly. See if we can catch one. See if it'll fly on me. Cause like my energy is super high and they feel it. But yeah, we love it out here, Garden Chronicles. Yeah, so pretty much I'm trying to beef up my root system. Like I said, I got a lot of extra dirt right here. I'm kind of try not to hurt this plant, make its own situation. Gotta figure out where it's coming from. It's mainly right here, so I don't want to hurt the roots. But hopefully they root down. in there and get these weeds up. Just scrape the top of that soil and they simply come right out. Gotta stress out about nothing. About getting down there on my hands and knees and that. Just simply. And I take those weeds and I use them because, of course, dead grass, it gives off photosynthesis and all that stuff. Good electrons for the soil. So you let that grass die up in your soil. So okay, yeah, I just was piling that dirt up. Nice soil, getting those weeds out of there. Still gotta go through and be a little technical, but yeah, I just use this. You know, scrape the little weeds up, make it easier, put it in its path until I gotta keep filling in like I'm gonna fill up that, try to pile it up, you know, pile that dirt up around here a lot better, kind of get the dirt up to the bottoms of these, which I know they're rooted good, but I just want them to have that energy and feel good. So yeah, I'm gonna do some more cleaning. Normally I'm literally in here barefoot, going crazy, getting that energy from the sun and just being out here with all our elements, carbon 12 elements. You see, I like to leave those little dead flowers there because I feel like it helps the soil. But I'm gonna keep the bigger flowers like this, put them in my pile and let it mineralize inside of there. And yeah, I just honestly like for it to look good as well. Because a lot of people like to come out here, which I'm gonna put some more of that on film. A lot of people like to come check the garden out because they know how it means to me. So they come check it out, see how it's going. And this right here, I gotta get this up with some sticks, honestly. It's linked over and really not liking it. A little better for now. A little natural stand. Trying to let the. You see, I'm kind of nervous pulling up all these weeds. Okay, so yeah, we're back to cleaning it up, getting the weeds out. Now what I'm about to do is take this pile of dirt. I don't know if you can see, because this squash plant is growing out this pile of dirt. I just found where it was rooted out, so I'm gonna clear this out, take this dirt out, let it mineralize over there, and kind of flatten this out and get area for that plant to grow properly. So yeah, just take this bucket here and get the scoop in. I normally have a filter on here over a screen over this bucket to like screen out the grass and stuff, but I want all of that. You know. But it's definitely a lot of different stuff in here. flip that over, use that to help me pull it up. I'm actually gonna slide it over a little bit. I wanna be easy as possible so I don't hit that root system. I think it's right there. But yeah, I got tons of extra soil I can use to, you know, fill in spots and things like that. Because, like I said, I got those squirrel problems. I forgot to drop that stuff. I got those squirrel problems and they keep, you know, they got the squirrel problem and they keep on digging holes, hiding peanuts over here. So use this dirt to patch back up the holes and stuff like that. Fill up around the roots of my plants. Stuff like that.